Hey guys, today we're talking about Illuminator. Now, Illuminator is one of those makeup trends that can go really wrong really fast. And I especially want to speak to how does a mature woman wear Illuminator without looking like she borrowed her teenage daughter's glitter and fell into it? So we're going to avoid those pitfalls today. I'm going to show you two different kinds of illuminators first. I'm going to show you, I have a powder illuminator and a cream illuminator, and I'll show you how those two look different. So this is a very creamy powder. You can see how intense that is. It's a very pigmented color. This is going to go on and stay on just like that. Now that's a pretty aggressive illumination if you're just putting it on with your finger like that. Let me show you how the cream illuminator looks different. This, I will also just take a little bit on my finger. You can see it's less intense than the one next to it. And it has sheen and a little more ability to blend, right? So I love both of these. I wear them both for different reasons at different times. And I'm going to show you one side with the cream and one side with the powder and talk a little bit about application and what I use them for. All right, so both of these are gold based, but mascara has a ton of different varieties, both cream and powder and lots of different shades and pigments in there. So it's really just personal preference on what you like. So I'm going to show you two ways to wear Illuminator, a couple of ways to put them on, and hopefully by the end of this, you will feel confident enough to try your hand at Illuminator. All right, first I'm going to show you how I use the cream illuminator, and using my beauty blender here, I'm going to just use the kind of butt end of it there, and you can see exactly where I keep doing that in my cream, and just getting it right there. I'm going to find where that, you can see where the light naturally hits your cheekbones here. We just want to accentuate that. So I'm just going to very lightly kind of come up in a little bit of a C motion, and this is just going to lift my cheekbones a little more. The light will catch that. It also gives a nice dewy finish to your skin that I really like. So that is a really subtle amount of illuminator. Of course, I could go a little more heavy-handed with that. And for that, I would just use my finger and I would just dab on those same areas. You can see how I've just added a little bit more light reflection there, a little bit more illumination. So using either a beauty blender or your fingers, just follow the tops of your cheekbones kind of up to the side here, and ta-da, easy peasy. Now let's talk about this cream one. I am not just going to take my finger and make a war paint stripe on my face. That's going to look wrong, really wrong. Don't do that. If you're going to use your fingers, you need to be very, very light with this. But in this case, a loose brush would be a little better of an application, and I'm going to very lightly dab that, and I'm just going to make sure all the excess is off, and then I'm going to lightly just sort of brush that onto my cheekbones there. And you can see that it has a little more sparkle in it, and this one is just more of a sheen. So it really is just personal preference what kind of illumination you want. Now I'm going to show you a couple other ways to use your illuminator. Oh, but first, let's talk about illuminating your nose. I have strong feelings about this. I don't understand why you would want to illuminate the end of your nose. Unless you're going for like a very chic Rudolph sort of a look. It's not really my jam. You see that in pictures a lot, especially of, makeup bloggers who will highlight the end of their nose right here with illuminator. And oh gosh, I just did it. See, look. Why would I want that? Why do I want an illuminated nose? I don't. Please don't do that. I can't understand the circumstances under which you'd want an illuminated nose. Now it's stuck and I can't get it off. Hold on. Other than your nose, there are a few other places that you can use illuminator that are really nice. All right, I'm going to use that powder one again, and this time just using my finger because I want to be really specific about where I'm putting it. I can actually use this as a really nice shadow, and I'm being very specific about where I want it because I don't want this all over. But you see that nice shimmer it gives my eye there? I love adding a pop of shimmer right there in the middle of my eyelid. You could also put this right underneath your brow bone to give a little more lift there. And again, you can use this with a brush. I'm just using my finger because I'm being very, very specific about where I'm putting that. And lastly, on your lips, I have just a little bit of lip and cheek color on, but if I use this in my lips, you can see the really nice shimmer that gives there, and it stays. This will stay for a really, really long time. It doesn't eat off. Something about the really creamy powder over a lip, it really stays nicely. So again, cream or powder, it's up to you how you like it. The idea is to just have light reflect off the places it naturally reflects, except for your nose. I mean, listen, if you love highlighting your nose, get after it. I support you in your nose highlighting. If you see me with a highlighted tip of my nose, know that I probably just had a stroke and I need medical intervention. Okay? All right, guys, that's it for illumination. If you have any questions about how and where and what to illuminate, let me know. Drop me a comment. Always happy to help. Go and have a day that is awesome, you guys. Bye.